The government of Guam has a $500 million deficit, and members of the 29th Guam Legislature have proposed to pay some of the debt off with a long-term bond. Payments will be made to the cost of living allowance class action suit, tax refunds, and for overdue retirement contributions for many residents. Lawmakers argue since the bond has a lower interest rate than GovGuam is currently paying, borrowing the money will actually save cash in the long run. Unfortunately, the unstable financial market has created some uncertainty about whether the bond will be floated. Guam Economic Development and Commerce Authority Administrator Tony Blas says ultimately the plan is at the whim of Wall Street.
We're watching the CNN and Fox News all the time, and KFC7 as well, and they're telling us that obviously the market is not very good in order to float a bond issue.
Another obstacle is Guam's low rating of single B. Even municipalities with investment grades are finding it difficult for anyone to buy their bonds. The government also has a number of older bonds taxpayers are still paying for.
One general obligation bond that we just floated in 2007. We have a number of specific revenue bond. We have the Tourist Attraction Fund bond, Section 30 bond, Territorial Highway bond. And then we have the bonds that are held by autonomous agencies to include GPA bonds, waterworks bonds, and a GETCA bond for tobacco.
GEDCA Acting Deputy Administrator Tina Garcia says 2 will be paid off in 2012 and another in 2017. But even the best-case scenario has a downside. If the bond is floated, residents can expect to pay at least $500 million in interest over the next 30 years. Senator B.J. Cruz, who was vocal during the talks, also wants to make clear the money isn't around the corner.
It's not going to happen in the next 2 weeks. It's not going to happen in the next 2 months, maybe. And they have to be patient. Maybe if we authorize this and we wait until things settle down in Wall Street, maybe we'll be able to float it in January or February when things have settled down.
Phill, Guerrero, Pacific News Center.